Uttar Pradesh police have invoked 15 sections of the Indian Penal Code and 3 sections of the IT Act against 3 people in Western UP's Bijnor district, which includes a journalist. This after a complaint by the brother of Champat Rai, the Vishwa Hindu Parishad leader and secretary of the Ram Temple Trust, who's been facing questions over questionable land deals in Ayodhya carried out earlier this year. Now, the FIR has been filed by the cops based on the complaint by Mr. Rai's brother, Sanjay Bansal, and it names journalist Vishwa Narayan and 2 other individuals, Alka Lahoti and Rajneesh, accusing them of conspiring to make false allegations against Mr. Rai and in the process hurting the sentiments of a crores of Hindus. In a Facebook post 3 days ago, Mr. Narayan had accused Champat Rai of facilitating land grab by his brothers in their hometown in the Bijnor district.
स्थानीय पुलिस द्वारा गुण दोष के आधार पर विवेचना की जा रही है। विवेचना के आधार पर अग्रिम विधिक कार्रवाई की जाएगी। संजय बंसल के भाई श्री चंपत राय जी, जो विश्व हिंदू परिषद के शीर्षस्थ नेता हैं, श्री राम जन्मभूमि में अग्रणी भूमिका निभाए हैं। इनके खिलाफ जो आरोप अभियुक्तों द्वारा लगाया गया है जनपद बिजनौर एवं नगीना में, सारे आरोप मिथ्या एवं निराधार है एवं इनके परिजन पर भी जो आरोप लगाए गए हैं, प्रथम दृष्टया सारे आरोप मिथ्या एवं निराधार है। संपूर्ण तथ्यों की जानकारी की जा रही है।
Well, let's go across to Alok now for more details. Alok, give us more details of this land. It involves a Gaushala in Bijnor.
Well, it does. The journalist who's grabbed from the Facebook profile, which you see on your screens right now, his name is Vishwa Narayan. And 3 days ago, as our graphic says, he posted about this land in Bijnor. And he says that this land has been grabbed by the brothers of VHP leader and Ram Temple Trust Secretary Champat Rai and his brothers in Bijnor. Now, what we are told locally is that there is a college that exists on this land. The college, the contention of those who claim that this is land grab, say that this college has been built in an illegal manner and that this land was actually part of a Gaushala or a cow shed, so to say, owned initially by a resident of Bijnor and now by his daughter who lives in Indonesia, is in Bijnor at the moment. The other side, which is the brothers of Mr. Rai, say that this is a ploy to defame Mr. Rai and this is also something that has been done to hurt the sentiments of crores of Hindus. That's what the FIR says. What is very surprising is that 18 charges, including or sections of the law, including 15 from the IPC, the Indian Penal Code, and 3 from the Information Technology Act have been invoked in this FIR, which is a large number of sections, in one single FIR. And the other surprising aspect was, of course, that soundbite of the police chief that we just heard. This soundbite was given yesterday, and it was just hours, less than 24 hours after the FIR was actually registered. And yet the police chief almost seems to be giving a clean chit to Mr. Rai and his brothers. One would assume that the police would investigate, and any police force, I mean not only the UP police, any police force would take more than 24 hours to investigate allegations of this nature, and yet the police official coming on record to almost give a clean chit to these people is something that seems to be very surprising. And as we know, Mr. Rai is facing many questions about acquisition of land in UP's temple town Ayodhya, particularly by the Ram Temple Trust, and he's facing allegations of transactions that are not above board. So in that light, perhaps the police chief could have held his horses for a bit and spoken only once his team had told him something concrete, but it seems he's decided to go ahead and pass on this quote-unquote clean chit anyway.
All right, Alok, so action there and a case being filed against the journalist and 2 others for those allegations.